Academy FM.
This is Kevin Daly on 105.9 Academy FM, bringing you a short roundup of sport in the Folkestone area. Let's start with road running. Well, in the 12 years of comparing the Folkestone Rotary Half Marathon, this was the most exciting finish I've ever witnessed. Two runners, Lloyd Worsley from Folkestone Running Club and Robert Latala from Ashford District, broke away from the other 740 runners right at the start and seemed to be joined at the hip for the next 13 miles. It wasn't until the last 100 yards that Lloyd sprinted away, but Robert stayed with him. Lloyd crossing the line first, Robert just 1 second behind. Fantastic running from both athletes. Folkestone Running Club took the men's prize, and well done go to race director Ray Johnson and all involved, especially the teams manning the drink stations on such a hot day. Rugby news. Faced with missing players, injuries and holidays, Darren Malloy called on help from the seconds and the thirds as they narrowly lost to Bromley by 27 points to 26. The depleted seconds lost 52 points to 12 to East Peckham, and the thirds lost 40 points to 0 to Sittingbourne. Next week sees the firsts at home to Old Dunstonians, with the seconds and thirds both away to Deal Betshanger. Hockey news. Well, let's focus on the ladies this week as the men still play friendlies. The first, seconds and thirds played Bromley and Beckenham, the first losing 6-1, seconds 1-2-1 and the thirds won 2-0. Ladies fixtures on Saturday see the men's first away to Broxbourne, which means a trip to Hertfordshire. The seconds are away to Blackheath in South London. The thirds are at home to Herne Bay, and the fourths are away to Kings Lane, which also means a trip to South London near Catford. Football news. Last Saturday, in an exciting comeback, Invicta beat Hendon in the league by 3-2 after being 2-0 down. This Saturday is back to the FA Cup action as they welcome Aylesbury United to Cheriton Road, a game worth £7,500 to the winners. Hythe Town gave up a 2-0 lead as High Flyers South Park pulled the goals back to make the final score 2-2, and this weekend sees an away game to Sittingbourne. Tuesday evening fixtures saw Invicta beat VCD 3-0 in the Velocity Cup. This game was rearranged from last week due to VCD's floodlights failing. And Hythe picked up vital league points as they beat Faversham 3-0. Hawkinge Town, third in Division 1, beat Kennington, second in the Premier League in the Kent County League Challenge Cup, and now face another Premier side in the next round when they meet Fleetwood United, which means a trip to Dartford. Meanwhile, this Saturday is back to league action as they face Kings Hill at home. Don't forget, you can catch up with more sports news on Thursdays from 1 to 2 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 to 11 a.m. with the team from the Shetway Sports Trust right here on 105.9 Academy FM. That's all from me, Kevin Daly. Thanks for listening.